All eyes on Gaiman. For those that are not aware, Gaiman Gladiators, formerly FA Kitties, former Gambit Esports, the team that dominated the beginnings of the ALGS in EMEA, has been nowhere to be found. The first 3 weeks of Pro League. Can they turn it around today? That is the question. I want to point out, Ember won that last game. And actually, quick discussion point, Dan, not to disagree or kind of be the pessimistic one here in the discussion, but you always kind of make a point of the teams that are closest to Circle have a clear advantage. The stats don't lie. If I recall correctly from Champs, the stats actually show that it was 50-50, split down the middle. And from what I've seen overall, I'd love to actually, if we have a statistical breakdown, anyone that's been tracking it, or anyone in the community that is passionate, wants to take a look, I'd be curious to see what the statistic is, because Ember wins that last game actually playing far from zone.
Yeah, championships, we saw it a much more even split. I think as the meta changed coming into this season, we've started to see it be more focusing around defensive legends, and Watson coming back into it. Certainly the first couple of weeks was very zone heavy and those who early rotated. But now, especially in EMEA, with the meta shifting again, getting a little bit more aggressive here or there, I think we are going to see more teams, as you say, getting victories from a little bit further away. And I think that is good for the health of the game, for the health of the meta as well, because it means there's a bit more variety on who is winning those games.
Yo, welcome in chat. How's everyone doing?
Close to you. There are some teams who are going to be able to prove that, and it makes it more impressive when a team gets a victory and they've had to travel the entire map, because they've had to battle through some of these teams who have been set up for the entire game.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Yo, really stop the cap. Welcome in. I'm doing good though. Thanks for asking. How are you doing, my guy?
Was so popular and so effective for teams like Furia and others that you were able to see a lot more edge teams win. But currently, Watson is in play. You see a lot more Newcastle in play. Speaking of Newcastle, we're switching over to Ascend. You see them rocking Newcastle right here, and that's why early rotates and being closer to zone has certainly been the advantage. But for those that are maybe new to competitive Apex, are not entirely sure what we're talking about, historically in Apex, there's been two play styles, or somewhere in the middle as a hybrid. Playstyle number one, early rotate and play defensive legends and use those defensive legends to secure placement points is the focus. Make it to late game, you'll pick up some kills there. Playstyle number two, an edge fighting.
How's everyone feeling today?
Constantly playing the edge of the zone. You're rotating in on the back end, and you're taking fights along the way as you slowly inch your way in. And then when you get to the late game, you hope that you can just bully your way into Godspot or into a position to win the game, or a hybrid of both. You see some teams that flex depending on where the zone pulls and can play both play styles. A lot of discussion on this.
We're watching some ALGS.
Teams really exist
we'll play some pubs.
We'll
chill.
Is so
chill stream today.
So
we'll see what happens.
Ascend dropping on a team again.
Yeah, great shots already from Ascend, just Valkyrieing in, making sure they can get aggressive on a team that they knew was already up here, and they've got the first knock, and that means that this should be just clean-up crew now. Ascend are one of those squads that when they have the advantage, they usually press on it, and you are going to see them get.
Not gonna lie though, EU is a little bit kind of boring to watch.
Ascend trying to take high ground, trying to prioritize.
I don't know why. I guess I just don't really watch these players in general. When I would watch Apex,
they still have to move a little bit to get into the next circle. But this is what Ascend have done so well throughout these last few weeks of Pro League, is they kind of move in on teams, take their position, take their loot, and then they move again. They're constantly getting aggressive.
Yeah, well, hey, we got an opportunity to listen into Ascend in the fight here. Third party is looming. Let's jump into a listen in here with Ascend.
Thank you.
1v1. Dead. 1v1.
Oh, 1v1. Has him. He's pushing the other door.
This door.
He's pushing that door post.
Just heal up. Pop up
bro, Seer Legends, huh?
He's not gonna push from this side. Just heal. The other guy's gonna.
Everyone's playing Watson nowadays.
I'm watching.
Yeah, good luck first to not go dunk now, bro.
I'm gonna head catch.
He kicked the door. He's going inside.
Hold on, let me help you.
You're fine. He's gonna cancel rest.
Bro, look at that. Imagine being able to just sit.
You close the door. Come on, man.
Bro, that's literally.
And it's gonna be
that's so stupid.
Clutches up in the 1v1 against Ascend to keep his team alive, despite that being a 2v3 overall. What a play showcasing the skill here for the Corporate Boys.
Yeah, so difficult to try and navigate those 1v1s, but a great.
Bro, this guy didn't even push him. That should have been a 2v1, but he has a Seer Q. That's so stupid.
Ability coming in amazing there, just being able to deny the res, I think really won that fight.
Denying that res there now.
Post kill, he was out of position and just
really dumb.
able to hit the shots there with the Mastiff meant that he did go down a little bit earlier than he would have expected. Frustrating for Ascend, considering their success that we've seen as of late, but sometimes that is
He
gonna be
needs
how
nerfed.
it crumbles.
I genuinely just believe Syracuse should just not do anything as cancelling anything. If it's giving you wall hacks, you shouldn't be able to cancel one thing.
Decision in the 1v, and as a result, outpositioned, outclassed. Nice job by 3tricks in the 1v1 against Post Kill. But let's switch on over to Horizon, a team that we saw make it into the top 2 last game. Again, not many kills to their name.
Bro, sometimes these commentators really annoy me just how they talk, but like it's their job, so they can't say anything about Seer being bad or just being stupid.
Beacon information, of course, very important here for Horizon, so they're kind of hovering around this area. They've got zone information. They could get it again.
Yeah, the legend comp changed weird. It's like crypto, you get Watsons, you get Newcastles now. There's everything. Instead of it just being one team, pretty much Valkyrie, Gibby, Horizon, or whatever.
And that means that
just change a little bit. Dolphins playing Rampart
in the later stages, but 0-0 on the
which is a little wild.
The ability to kind of look around with the drone here. The drone was the word I was looking for. And just having the crypto on your squad can be so important in a Watson meta. We see 5 cryptos selected at the moment. That's 25% of the lobby with the ability to take down these fences. So it's not as easy for Watsons to set up and feel secure.
Every single fence deleted, but they're not going to be able to play off that action here. Forge should be secure on the high ground, and they had to be careful because we know that Vexed just took out Navi nearby. So Vexed, one of the most aggressive fighting teams, not afraid to play and W key for position. So if you enter a fight, you're instantly going to get third-partied, and that's why, despite taking out some fences there, you didn't see Horizon try to capitalize. Thoughts on Horizon's position right now? I don't think they have a Watson to their name, so they're a little bit exposed, but we've seen a few teams kind of win from those trenches. Do you think they're well poised here in this late game?
Yeah, they're in a pretty good spot over towards the area where they've been holding at the moment. Launchpad seems to be where everyone's kind of banking on, so you've just got to expect that there's a lot of teams that are going to be trying to take those areas off you. So it's about
well, this is Loki boating me, so how do I get the subscription thing on my game capture now? I messed something up and I don't know what. Yeah, if I unhide the game capture, why does my thing not work? What did you mess now? I don't know why my thing doesn't work up. For some reason it only works when it's all black, but I don't understand why that would be. Ah, wait, I got it. Oh, there we go. It needed to be above it. I figured it out. Apex isn't loading up? No, it's just my stuff, like my subscription goal and stuff wasn't loading up, but it's because my game capture was under it all. So it's fine now. Welcome in, everyone. If you haven't liked the stream, be sure to smash the like button. It's free, helps me out a lot. I appreciate it. Let's see if Max wants to play some pubs. Why is my Discord not loading up? Fuck's sake. My Discord's just not even loading up. Why does my Discord not open? You mean Tory Max? Yeah, that's true.
Again, zone.
Flash. Nice. I'm batting.
Nice. In zone.
Flash. Dead. Getting shot
Behind.
back.
New team.
Keep going. Finish for swap. On me. Purple.
Push forward, yeah. You all with only two. Or one go.
No. The nade.
Gladiators, they light it up. Here we go. We called them out. We said they need a big game number 3. So far, so good, but their biggest challenge is ahead of them. It's the rotation in. They're playing Edge again. They're playing a much different team comp than we saw that Newcastle pick in the week number 1. They're playing a lot more aggressive. They're playing Edge, and this is the place out there.
Close application?
Yeah, these zones moving
What
quicker than
application?
they used to back in the day, certainly zone 1 anyway, so it's never been easy to play Edge just because it's all sped up a little bit, and that's why it's kind of benefited those who do
My
rotate
Discord
a little
isn't
bit
even open.
earlier.
I
But
can't close it.
when you see that success, when you see people who are still finding the victories and the kills with their Edge positioning, then you've always got to take your hats off to them, because it is not easy to do nowadays with the meta that we currently see. As Gaming Gladiators, we've spoke about them.
Give me a second, chat. I'm going to... Control Alt Delete Task Manager. Close Discord bot. Control Alt Delete Task Manager. What? My Discord's not there. Just Apex, Microsoft, and Streamlabs.
Click it again.
It just spins blue, to be honest, and then stops.
Right click.
I've done all this.
Open.
Done that too.
Click it again. The loading thing went longer. Oh god.
Hmm?
What if you just type it there and then open it that way?
It's done this before, but I had to restart my PC. Well, like, shut down my PC. I think so, but I don't remember the share, to be honest.
It'll probably be saved.
Oh, I'll download it in the Microsoft Store instead of downloading it off the internet. What?
Recycle bin. Control delete.
Alright, yeah, I got it working. I just reinstalled it. Wesley, you playing today? I think I'm just gonna play some pubs. If you're still in the chat. All sorted? Yeah, it's working now. Yeah, not gonna lie, that Seer winning that fight there kind of annoyed me.
You make the right choices.
that stream. Being able to cancel the res and then winning the 1v1 even though it should have been a 2v1.
Isn't exactly an exact science.
Introducing your champion.
Do 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 do.
Dropping in, hang on.
What? Sure, I guess.
First blood. In that time. Frag out.
Grenade flung. Shields recharging.
How big liquid on my hands?
Next one quite fast. Relatively speaking, of course. Recharging my shield.
Leader appointed. Arcstar out. Heads up. You killed.
Quite a trek, and we're down to 45 seconds. Enemy removed.
God, audio, please.
Squad has been forcibly expired. Just a tick.
I'm taking shots. Enemy shield broken. Jumping.
Grenade deployed. Shield recharged. The ring's closing and we ain't in it. I suggest we move.
Healing up. Eyes are open though.
Reloading. I'm using a Phoenix kit, pal. Eyes to the skies. A care package. Enemy down. Shields recharging. Reloading.
Reloading. Enemy taken.
Shields recharging. Another soft landing.
Enemy shield broken. Opening fire. Reloading.
I didn't even hear a zip get
All those
placed.
spam pots are down for the count.
Nice choice.
Heal it up.
Extended light mag here. Level 3.
Got some materials for us. Recharging my shield.
Standard stock here. Level 2.
Perhaps we shift our orbit this way.
Let's go, Wraith.
Got some materials.
I got a hooligan over here. The shield's recharging. Shield's recharging.
Going on star. Frag out.
Next ring is really far. Shield's recharging.
Charging my shield.
All those bomb packs are going for the count. Enemy here.
They're my
Heads up.
picked up some materials.
And that was the last one.
Good job. Recharging my shield.
This one got cells.
There's a wee numpty. Reloading.
Solid range, 45 left.
Why they both just run? Both teams just. There's some random over here now. What?
one. Cheers. Eyes to the skies. I care.
Forever Gengar on my hand? I mean, it doesn't even look like Gengar.
Patching myself up.
Need a wee restoration.
Next ring's far.
Replicator entering orbit.
Yo, Ayub, what's good? Welcome in. Long time. You play PC now? Yeah, I changed the PC for this season. Welcome in, bro.
Another soft landing.
Bro, I can't see shit. I changed my brightness and I always forget that brightness is completely different on different map. Oh, I whiff. I'm in such a bad spot.
All those numpties are down for the count. Oh, we're in the top tier now.
You need to sort out your contrast. Well, that's because I'm in zone. Yeah, I know. I need to figure it out for when I'm not in zone. I mean, if you don't play your PS... I mean, I still play my PS5 now and
Patching
then.
myself up. I need light ammo. 45 seconds. Rings. Need to recharge my shields.
But yeah, I've downloaded Overwatch and stuff on PC, so I'm playing that on PC now.
Recharging my shields. Less than 30 seconds. Getting shot at.
Where's that from?
Going to phase.
Oh, shit.
Recharging my shields.
Package. Dropping from low.
I didn't hit shit. Yeah, that's just the zone, never mind. Yeah, Widow's Edge is an orange map. Like, it's quite orangey. So, like, in zone, it'll be even worse.
You are the Apex champions.
I'm waiting for cross progression, not gonna lie, bro. That's what I was waiting for, and then, yeah. Oh, shit. I literally stole all my teammates' kills. I feel kind of bad. 900 damage, and he didn't even get one. It's a little bit sad, right? Let's see what's going on. Oh, they're not even playing. That's sad. Let's see how the final ended, though. Okay, they've been talking for like 15 minutes.
2 where that circle is going to finish. They shouldn't have to move for quite some time now. So
PC's way better though. It's like super fun, really fresh. The game feels good. Console started to like not feel good.
Camera. Look at Phoenix. 20 HP to his name. Hardeki on Seer says, I see you, and Phoenix is going to finally show himself and get taken out from this lobby. Forge eliminated, J Savage as well.
I got a 3070.
It's 9 total for them.
16 RAM.
We got LFO team of 3, Horizon team of 3, and Gaiman Gladiators team of 3 to close this one out.
This is really going to be the waiting game. When do you push? Do you try and be
I'm not the best at PC, so that's basically all I really know.
Encourage the other team to actually push, or do you accept that you're not in one of the better positions, that you might have to play for second place here? But all the meanwhile, the circle is going to.
I'm probably going to update it to 32.
Increase the speed of which
32 RAM.
Thinking about where you go next. A tough
whenever
circle to navigate.
Just to do it.
I would say, in my opinion, have the best position, but you could also say that LFO, with the ability to walk out from cover underneath, probably feel pretty good about themselves as well. It's just a case of who shoots who first here.
Damn, bro uses Edge.
Game indeed.
I mean, it came with the PC. I don't even know the difference if it's.
They have Watson, but they are the team in the center, which means they will likely be the team that's going to be first to be under duress. Horizon makes the first move on high ground here, and rightfully so. Wise decision to take high ground and close your way in. That high ground.
I don't really care about that stuff.
Mobile respawn beacon going to drop just for some extra cover. The damage has been done, and Horizon's going to be able to heal up.
So much shots
pretty good, not gonna lie. Yeah, the 1600. I mean, probably a lot more expensive than what I could have built it, but I don't really care. Was it worth it though? Yeah, 100%. I played in my first tournament on Apex yesterday. Unfortunately, we got 12. But, yeah.
He's going to connect. Horizon's going to be taken out first, and Gaiman Gladiators will clean up after.
Those zones are so weird. Depends on what people decide to do.
It's about time we saw the Gaiman Gladiators do what we know
I think the Max is in the lobby.
They should have been doing for weeks, but finally they put it all together. They managed to get the pieces, and what an impressive display we've just seen.
It'll be better for my streams and stuff when I like fully figure what's going on. The past like couple months have been super stressful.
Off of Ember there. Extremely impressive, and what we would expect from GG. This is what we were hoping to see, John.
Absolutely. They had to earn it, and earn it they did. Congratulations to Gaiman. It was a tough rotation. Again, a team that's not actually in zone or close to zone, rotating and finding success, which we all know, we discussed, kind of in current meta, difficult to do with a lot of Watson fences in play.
I got myself a bunch of stuff for it. Like, I got a brand new microphone, so I probably sound a lot different than when you were in here last time.
Into the discussion here in a moment as well.
It's just things I just probably wouldn't have bought.
I know you were watching. We said take a break, yet here you were. Every step of the way, I saw you in Discord communicating. I know you were watching as well. Your thoughts in game number 3?
Hey, it's about damn time, right? That's what all I can
say.
Like,
I probably would never have bought like a £100 microphone if I was streaming on console and stuff like that. Got new thumbnails and everything. Double screen? No, I still need to get another monitor.
It was just like, oh.
There's a couple things I still need to buy.
It was like, oh, this is how we play. Everything is working now. The 3v3s were just beautiful to watch.
But I'll probably be getting another monitor soon.
It's Hardeki was the initiator in so much of the damage. A lot of the time you'll see when you have those 3 teams remaining, a lot of teams are kind of trying to play close to each other, trying to not give any damage away. Hardeki's up on the high ground. He's like, I'm going to shoot you.
Yeah, I think it's worth it in general. Just for everything. Just being able to play Apex at a higher tier. It's just, you get more respected in general as a player.
Wingman and Hardeki, name a better duo. You saw
it's like you hit puberty for the second time.
Late game, the amount of damage he was able to put into the Wingman in late game was absolutely insane. So it's good to see Gaiman back to what we're used to seeing Gaiman doing, which is
yeah, it's because I was using my headset
microphone.
microphone.
We'll take a look at the highlights here in just a moment from game 3. We'll also take a look at the overall standings, but Dan, standings certainly going to be shaken up here with Gaiman.
How have you been doing, though?
10 going huge. Ember gets taken out early.
How did your
those are your top 2 teams.
I'm guessing you would have been doing exams and stuff. How did they go?
You know, we were maybe thinking that perhaps Gaiman Gladiators were moving down into the lower seeded teams, perhaps going to be a little bit of a pushover when it comes to some of these rotations, and then suddenly they pull out a game like that.
Still don't understand how people think your voice changed.
Right?
I think I just don't think headset microphones pick up your actual voice properly.
you know, Apex is a game where it can go against you at times.
Now I have this big professional microphone in front of my face compared to a little small microphone that I've been using on a headset. I just think it picks up your actual voice.
Come into disappointing performance. It is more so just than individual skill or strategical ability. There is just so much you have to try and play for, and that's why it's so much more impressive when you see a victory like that with how GG had to play. Where
I low-key want to download Minecraft on the PC.
Whilst also
Not gonna lie.
at the very lowest point in terms of confidence, it makes it that extra bit sweeter.
And one of those teams is the team we see on screen right now, the KCP. So again, we talk about the journey that got
Generally good, but French turned out terrible.
They had to get through quite a few teams every step of the way. They did it with success. And
I mean,
where they actually saw a little bit of duress. You wonder if Horizon would have just kind of in this moment, they would have taken that.
I'm getting COVID, chat. I can feel it.
That Guyman had to close out the game.
But
instead, they let them survive.
I mean, it doesn't really
being the biggest thorn in their side.
matter.
Yeah, I mean, I actually want to talk about that play a little bit
Right.
as well. Because
I mean,
a lot of, you
a
know,
language is a
what
language,
makes
depending on what you
people
want to do.
Watson
But
player, excuse
if all like
me,
the
was on
main
display
stuff do
there.
good,
Even though one play goes down, if
you're
you're
kind of
playing
chill.
Watson and you get
I have an
back to
average
your
grade of
feet,
9
you
out of
have an armor
20 in
dropped for
French.
you, and you get into a position where you're healthy.
Well, I
If
mean,
you've got an ALGS, you have to
wait,
pop
what
that
did you
as
do
quickly
again?
as
What
possible,
subjects
get
did you?
that gen
You
down
told me you did a
as
bunch.
quickly as possible, because not only is it going to allow you to heal a little bit quicker, but any grenades that get thrown in are going to be eaten up. It allows you to reset a little bit more comfortably, and then it gets you into that end game. So that's something.
Hey,
that
what am I
maybe people
doing?
who have
I bet
played
you the
Watson
other
at
game's
home
on. Why
always
am I
carry that
like?
alt excel, because it gives
4 is here.
The other game is on. Let's just skip this back to the beginning.
Another team that's
Happy
been
days.
struggling, another team that's
I ain't
probably
watching these
not
people talk.
riding high on confidence right now. They have been able to get into the circle for now up by survey camp, but they are going to have to move a little bit further, and they've got that beacon information, so they will be moving probably sooner rather than later, especially having the caustic available to them.
Yeah, a little bit of flexibility in the composition here. You're seeing, like you mentioned, caustic, and it's been a weird day, to be honest, for E6. We've seen them inside a zone more often than not when they're having to take their team fights, and they just seem to not be able to get the timing.
All of them, you do
rotations or
everything.
being held up, whatever it might be, but the game plan certainly has not been working for them.
I
so
mean, if
far.
you're
So KCP is
English,
gonna have to go back to
you're
the drawing boards between maps and
maths,
hopefully on World's
all the
Edge
main.
you'll have something a little
I mean,
bit different here. We do see a fight
to be
about
honest,
break
people overly
out
stress
now
about skill.
between Game
I get it,
of
but
Game of Thrones, a team.
you can do a lot with life, even if you don't have the grades that say your family want you to have. It's just so much stuff you can do.
One is her right.
I think people really do overly stress, and it's usually the parents. Parents make their children feel overstressed about exams and or teachers or whatever, but
I'm healing. Watching the guys behind.
there's so much stuff you can do in life.
One crack. I'm baiting.
Yeah. One is on the tower. I'm healing.
Physics, chemistry, German, English, biology, history, geopolitics, and of course French.
I can hit a Q.
I'm not English though.
On blue.
Is English hard to learn when you're not English? I don't know if that sounds like a stupid comment, but
Okay, good. I'm pushing up a bit.
I'm selling.
I got destroyed. I'm healing. Watch out, you're low there.
like it's English. I think I feel like someone's told me before that English is like a super hard.
Like.
Under tower. Moving up. 30. Still low.
I want to
We're gonna get a cancel.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm Serbian and
Well, as we jump
Tunisian
back
in a
into
French
the
school.
comms stand, Game of Drones never looked comfortable, and who's on the other side of this fight?
I mean, that's my choice, and one of my parents actually forced me because I want to be a diplomat.
To fight against them.
Yeah, just a fun fact on Torhei as well from Game of Drones. Actually, he used to be a speedrunner. I remember
No,
interviewing him
English
back
is
when
literally the
the
easiest
speedrunning show
language.
ages ago, years ago, and it's amazing to see what he's now doing in Apex Legends. It was not a name I was expecting to see when Pro League got announced and the Challenger Circuit and all of that.
The
Good
modes
stuff,
are
but
very
Gunny
like
Gladiators
German. Yeah, it's
anyway,
really weird. In our
able to
school,
take
like
down 2
we take
of those
English.
members, and now it's just a case of whether they
But we don't really get
third and
you,
try and
in
get that
like
extra little
Scotland. I don't know if it's everywhere, but in our school we didn't get offered much languages. I think we got offered Spanish, French, and German. But I think German you only got offered in like 6th year. That's like your final year of school.
And Leogri combined to get the finish on that down.
But ours is like 2 languages, French and
As they
Spanish.
pick up a few more goodies to make their way towards the end game. But like you mentioned, confidence is such a big thing. Look at how Gaming Gladiators looked in that fight. Completely different from what they looked last week, the week before, just confident. Every single
But
time
like we
that a
just do
player with Game of
English
Thrones tried
for
to
real.
peek, the
Most people just
came
do
back,
English
right?
their
Once
whole
the Game
year
of
of school,
Thrones,
like all 6
they had
years.
a couple of opportunities there in that fight
high
to
school.
get that first down, but even though we always talk about the technical aspects, you know, the timing, your rotations, how you plan, what teams you can expect to fight, sometimes you just have to hit shots, and that was the one thing I think that was missing at one point.
Yeah, really tough for them, and I think the last remaining rat is going to have a very miserable game trying to stay alive in World's Edge, because this is a little bit more comfortable for a lot of these teams. I know I say it a lot.
Grammar is
World's
way
Edge
easier if you
is the
compare it to
tried-tested
French,
home. You know,
Arabic,
these
and all
teams
the
have
other
played it for extra
languages.
amounts of years over Storm Point. As we move over to Vexed, we talk about their aggression, we talk about how many kills they were able to pick up, but do they have the consistency?
Yeah, I feel like our grammar's pretty
That's
simple.
our biggest question about Vexed gaming. When you look at
I mean,
bigger
a lot of
tournaments,
people
when you
don't
get
even
to
understand how to
championships,
do right
when you get to
grammar.
playoffs, at that point
Sasha's
it
very
becomes
weird with
a
it.
thing. Are Vex Gaming still gonna
Like,
have that success?
you know, when she's mad at me,
Once again, find themselves
I'll be
without a
getting
player,
a full
and it's
book,
not looking good for them in
and it'll
game
come in all
much
sorts.
like
I'll
it
get
has in games
semicolons
1 to 3 so far. So even they got a player
and
with
everything,
spot,
commas, just everything. And she'll even get annoyed at me if she's like, I don't understand what you're saying because your grammar is so bad.
But as we jump over to Vex Gaming, who are kind of overlooking a lot
But
of the fights that are going down on the high ground of
I mean, if you put your
Epicenter.
mind to like
E6
focusing on putting your correct grammar, it's pretty simple.
things up a little bit here. Slayers is going to go down though, and it all falls on the IGL now, on the crypto, to try and
Vice versa,
survive
the
here,
language I think
win
French
this
would be the
fight.
hardest to
Maybe
learn.
think about
I mean, I struggled in French.
Yeah, unfortunately for E6, there's just so many teams around them. It's Phoenix Legacy on the other side, also
I
doing
speak
the
French
damage and taking
fluently,
down Slayers.
but
So
the
now
problem
Case
is
Winnie's gonna have
grammar.
to try and get away. Has a one.
Yeah, I
but
kinda
it's a 3 versus 1 that
struggle.
is not going to happen because people know ratting it out, trying to survive, and getting those placement points can be so important here on World's Edge. G-Dolphin's still sticking with the Rampart, and I think that's just going to be the case for the entire tournament now, it would seem. He seems to be very much set on Rampart, and Phoenix Legacy have found minimal success so far, but certainly could have that one pop-off game. There's actually 2 Ramparts.
But people's
in the
grammar,
map,
like
so,
even though we
it's not
speak
gonna be the
English,
only Rampart that we're gonna have to deal
in
with
like the
trying to rotate
UK,
on this map. There is
like
another
their
Sheila that
grammar
can
is
use as
so
well.
bad in general. Just I don't know.
Of Ramparts in the Apex Legends Global Series.
I mean, obviously not everyone, but a majority of people don't understand grammar.
Running this thing in rank for quite some time, but is Sheila going to have the final say in the circle? Part of me wants to see it. The horrible, toxic part of me wants to see Sheila destroy everybody in the final circle and pick up about.
I would love to learn a language fluently, but it's just I can't put my mind to that sort of stuff.
We're going to watch EKO Esports, see what they can do from this position. They're down on the bottom of the central tower here at Epicenter, trying to kind of spot out what the next move is. Even though this is safe for now, it's so
Pretty sure
difficult to
Sasha
leave
would
this
too.
environment with 17
I think you've told me that.
Only 2 exits, and all of a sudden, if you see a black hole come down on one of those doors, a couple of arc stars, frag grenades, whatever it might be, leaving becomes a very, very difficult situation.
And we are seeing a much more standard composition pick rate at the moment between all of these teams. I mean, EKO Esports going for the.
I want to learn Widow's Edge zones a little bit better if I'm going to be playing more tournaments. I think Widow's Edge is the map that you can gain quite a bit of points. Storm Point's obviously Storm Point too, but Widow's Edge is like if you play it really well, you can gain a lot of points in a Storm Point map, Widow's Edge map.
But it's not going to be easy.
Not going to be easy indeed. A couple of gens down, one of those going to explode as 3 Muppets now move in. The 30-30. It's fully decked out in gold at the moment, but it's not going to pick up the kill that was required. And it looks like the damage is actually coming in. So retreating to the teammates is always the smartest thing to do in those situations. And it looks like 3 Muppets will survive. But look at their positioning here, Dan. This is the train car. A lot of the time, we see this zone pull towards, which is why you're seeing such fierce fighting going down for.
I did French and Spanish in school, 2 years of French, which basically
If you can get a caustic in there as well.
for us French is kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Damn. My brain's total frazzled. It's like you need to do French, you don't have a choice for like 2 years. And then you get to kind of change if you want to change it to Spanish, you get a choice if you want to change to Spanish.
And it's going to be tough to rotate in. As I say that, Alliance are on their rotation. They do find one of the members of Ember. Remember, Ember won that initial fight that we first saw at the start.
I think the skill system in the UK kind of sucks a little bit.
Behind this door. And about to have a very, very awkward time. The door will disappear, the stick will come in, and Effect is showing what he brings to this Alliance lineup. Huge damage being done, but they haven't quite managed to finish the players off inside at the moment. Maybe a third party now coming in, and now you're going to see Hackett go down.
That was a huge ult. It was unfortunate a team was behind them, but I mean, you just gotta understand that you can't do that sort of stuff.
From the tracks, trying to third party, but Yuki now taking responsibility to hit some shots, and he's going to do so nicely.
I think this was the risk about any of these teams taking fights outside of the circle. There are so many teams at the moment who aren't in circle that are looking for KP, are looking to try.
I want to learn German, to be honest. My sister knows it. It's kind of a cool language.
The points they can score outside of the circle without placement right now. So Turkish Stars, they are inside the
If I wanted to learn something fluently, it probably would be like Spanish or French, just because it's like it's very common in a lot of places in the world. I think it's quite I understand why you get forced to learn like French, just because it is so, it's spoken so many places.
None of the downed Alliance players were finished, so Yuki can now pop this medkit, get up to full health, and think about getting Hackers in effect back in this game.
How are Alliance still alive here? Turkish Stars would have thought they had the jump on them, but now Yuki is going to have to do the unthinkable.
1v1, unlucky. He hit him for 50 damage, bro, that's insane. My guy had a Havoc.
To res his teammates, so now he's just going to have to go on without them and try and get some placement because they've already got good KP.
I mean, Yuki diff, he's got the knockdown shields to work with, but still winning that situation. Unfortunately, he's going to have to wave goodbye to Effect and Hackis, and maybe Hackis is going to be able to watch him and make some late game calls for him, but somehow, look at this, Yuki has managed.
I mean, he only got hit for 50 damage with a turbocharged Havoc. Oh. Wow. That's literally ranked.
Will go down. Rondon wins the 1v1 rat battle.
But then goes down. Both rats eliminated. And those players who are center circle are going to be feeling good about themselves. Look at this place from before.
Probably Spanish, one of the most popular languages in the world, if I recall correctly. There are places in Africa as well that speak Spanish.
This is where our other rampart features,
Yeah,
by the way, but it's
I'm not sure, but yeah, definitely Spanish, French, and then probably Arabic, right?
A completely different squad all of a sudden. And there was one move that was made by Hardeki, and I'm going to call it the Hardeki shuffle right now, where in that last game, he gets damage, and immediately you see him just whip that mouse a little bit left, a little bit right, hits that.
But I'm not really educated on that sense. I don't know if they speak multiple languages or if it's just one.
He is taking the reins here for GG, but Vexed, they're on the outside. Pioneer's eliminated now by Vexed, but here comes that third party.
I mean, you get like Canadian French and stuff like that.
This aggression as Vex now should get wiped by LFO Forever, who will be the last team to enter, will eliminate Vex in the end. And again, all these teams who are outside the circle, who are trying to move their way in, are just being jumped on, pounced on as soon as there's any sort of advantage. As now Na'Vi also get eliminated. IG on top of them, and IG also shredding as well. JMW, what was that?
That was a wild beam. Holy.
Now he's got to do a little bit more damage because Graceful is alongside him. JMW has managed to get a battery off, but Noises is down. 5 squads remaining. Invictus trying to force their way in, but here come the cancels. They're trying to get the finish, maybe to have an armor swap available. But
so many Seers, man. They just need to get rid of Seer.
Wow.
He's so annoying.
From IG as well, and just in time to get Noises back up and now heal up before you move into this next circle. We've got
why are these zones? Why are the teams dying out so quick?
Opportunity to kind of take your time a little bit here, but look at Jay Savage and co. We saw them earlier in this kind of train cart, this broken down train cart, and now they're going to be able to use this to full advantage because they will be in the prime position that other teams are going to be.
20 minutes left.
Other train cart you see on your screen.
We'll watch the rest of this game and I'll play another one.
Wicked sick. He's got a Kraber and he did huge damage. 140 to one of those members from Gaming Gladiators who's trying to move down that hill. They know they've got to move through the open. That's why they were trying to make a little bit of an earlier move. You can also see that LFO are going to have to make that play. And the train car, I'm telling you, there's no seats available for everyone. As now LFO try and get in there, get in that mix, do a little bit of damage. Another 140, but it's not going to get that knock like he used to.
Well, IG have got into that other train.
I mean, you would never get a knock for 140, but
so IG now going to be so thankful that it wasn't taken. They can kind of watch all this battle happening in front of them as Horizon will get taken down. LFO Forever, unfortunately, look like they're going to be demising very quickly, and we're into a 3 now.
And look at the move now. GG see the damage done. They know that the heals aren't going to have time to be popped.
Oh my god. Bro, what is the Eva?
Gaming Gladiators starting to take over this game. 2 squads remaining, but Hardeki's down, and surely, Dan, that just opens the door now for Invictus.
Yeah, it. Victor's will full send it is going to be against a 2. Are they quick enough though? That's the real question. Do they have the positioning? They will surround them and they triangulate to make sure they get the shots here.
Big damage being done. This is just a matter of time. IG move in. IG will win. They will be your champions on our first.
Let's do that and then that.
Introducing your champion.
How are you? Welcome back.
Oh, quite the dash freeze that. Let's land here.
Double Skyhook game.
Here we go. Ready up.
The internet went off for some reason. You're welcome back.
They spotted me. I'm taking shots. Redeploying jumping.
Way. One HP, so. Ugh. Yeah, French is very, very popular in African and especially in most English-speaking countries, but there's no country in Africa that speaks Spanish. It's a second language. But yeah, if I was definitely learning a language, it'd probably just be like to be fluent in, be French and Spanish.
Jump master.
Good to have it in your inventory, you know.
An intelligent fighter would land there.
Well, welcome in everybody. If you haven't liked the stream already, be sure to smash the like button. It's free. I appreciate it. And if you haven't subbed, hit that sub button. It's also free. I'm trying to hit 1,500 subs before the end of the year, and I thought I picked that up. Sure. Wow. I don't know, but I swear I got my... Oh, it's my teammate. What a guardian angel. I didn't even realize. I thought it was some random. That was amazing.
Enemy removed from the data pool. Back that hooligan shield. Shields recharging. Half the squad's still up and running. I'm in the ring already. I spot I can use that. Recharging my shields. Enemy removed. Rejuvenating. Easier than killing a black hole. Recharging my shield. Enemy shield. I flattened a hole.
Bro, I literally just...
Need a wee rejuvenation.
I didn't hear him. I didn't hear him walk across this floor bit here. Holy. Maybe not, you just came to my head when we were speaking about it. Maybe not. Probably, Sasha, because the amount of shit we watch. There you go, a jump out on me. Ugh.
Grenade flung. Thermite out. Airstrike. Shields recharging.
Bro, I just don't have ammo. I didn't even hear her resin, bro. What the fuck? I heard the end of the res. Rocket Tesco once it comes out, I don't know if he does it for views, but I'm pretty sure that Tesco is better than that. I've not heard of Tesco in ages. I don't follow him on anything. I mean, I followed him on Twitch, but I didn't think he wanted to stream Apex or anything anymore. He's never came into the chat. I hope he's okay. I'm pretty sure he struggles in school and stuff. Let's do this, and then let's watch the next game chat.
We're going to be coming to the beacon.
Well, it looks like for now, Ember are not going to be able to engage in that fight. Another thing you have to keep
Doesn't
in
he
mind
have
as well, if
TikTok?
you're pushing a team that's a big Mord, you know they're going to be pretty heavily
Yeah,
rooted. So
I think
that's
he
why
does.
you're trying to see Ember just out-rotate, get
I
ahead
don't
of
use
his team.
TikTok
And speaking
anymore.
of rotations and speaking of teams,
I got really bad
getting involved in
hiccups.
fights, you can see the KCP and Ascend
Ugh.
both exchanging knocks.
I mean, I hope he's okay because I know he kind of
Delaware
struggled in
finished
school, I'm
off, so
pretty sure.
KCP down to 2, but looking at where that zone is going to be pulling, we have the map overhead to our left, or should I say on the left-hand side of my screen, as Pioneers will be eliminated. It's actually pulling to the western side of where Fragment was, so we're going to go towards where that big drill tower is, and maybe a little bit more landslide side than we thought.
Yeah, a lot of teams going drill tower, a lot of teams in landslide at the moment as well. When we do next get that map overhead, there you go. Look at how many teams have already made their way over to that western side. Very little on the east side of the map now, but the 4 or 5 who are on that eastern side are going to get that bad news once they do get that beacon information, or when this zone closes and they haven't got
chat, I'm really hungry.
they're going to have to try and fight their way through, or of course, go over the top.
We've had no food in our house, like, decent anyway, for a long time. We need to go shopping, Sasha. I want to do it tomorrow, if Isabel's better. But I don't even know, because I'm pretty sure I got COVID, so I'm probably going to have to stay in for like another week.
Moment's rest at the moment, as it's going to be Ember now. Like you mentioned, the two teams were close, and now they are not so close because Ember will come out on top of things. Great decision, by the way, from Young Hong Kong to pop that syringe to make sure that he can get some more off and get that shield swap before he goes down. But that was the fight you were waiting to see. Finally, it happens, and it is Ember who come out on top.
It was inevitable. Ember knew they were there. Ember were just biding their time, and they were hoping to be able to pick off one of them. And even though we didn't see the start of that fight, I imagine they slowly
went shopping online. Oh yeah,
waited for
forgot
the
about
player
that.
to step out of position, and then they took full advantage of it. And that's going to be a great wipe for Ember to continue their run today. They are in 4th position at the moment, 41 points. Of course, had that victory as well on Storm Point, as we take our attentions over to Vex Gaming, another squad who has been fighting very impressively today. They have been so thorough with their 3v3 fights to try and ensure they get the damage done early.
Yeah, here goes Unlucky as well. The opening damage is all you need if you're a Vex Gaming member. Destroys the gen as well, so now grenades become a problem for the team inside as well. They try and send a few back themselves just to hold off this push, but Vex are looking pretty healthy at the moment. Unlucky's moving
Bro,
in
the
to get a
Mastiff.
couple of knocks with that Mastiff as well. Not only that,
Bro,
but
this is
he
a controller
escapes
player
with
as
his
well.
life.
I can't use the Mastiff. I don't think the Mastiff's a controller gun.
So well at the moment in this engagement, a perfect time to jump into a listening. Let's see how the comms are going.
But he denies all odds. The Mastiff is a controller gun.
He's gone, I think.
He's running that way.
There's a team as well, don't forget. I don't know if you scanned them maybe.
Yeah, I saw them on... Is this him maybe?
I don't know. Told you.
I saw him in zone.
No,
Wait,
don't guess. We don't guess. We don't just take a guess.
Okay, go, watch that.
Skyhook is... Wait, EP and Skyhook.
I don't care, we have the
Wait,
back.
where is he?
Where is he? Just chill.
I don't know, he ran zone.
The underneath you, like directly here?
No.
Okay.
Bro, how many EPs today?
Vex is a pretty good team.
Yeah, just take it. Like, I don't know. Might shift back to the other side, but we're...
I have an ALGS, so if you want it, by the way. Coming to get
Was
to it.
this some close or what?
Ultimate accelerant here.
Well, Vex win that fight, Dan. They look pretty comfortable in doing so as well. It was the initial damage done by that Mastiff. And speaking of fights, Horizon are not looking good right now because Alliance have moved in. They're on this low ground now inside a countdown, and you can see they're all healthy. They're all able to reset. As Effect's job is to just
Yeah,
watch
chat, I'm just chilling today.
everybody creeps up behind them.
Probably won't be playing much Apex. Just kind of watching this, chilling. Maybe playing some pubs.
Third parties are very much in the vicinity, and you've got to keep on your toes. You've got to be calling out everything and making sure you are watching all of these angles. But Alliance should be able to safely take control of this area in countdown. Looks like they're very much looking for final members of that squad, perhaps. But you've just got to be careful you don't overextend too much here. You're in a good spot with round 2 closing. You are going to get extra information when that zone has closed. So you can just kind of stay here for the moment and reside healthily. And as you've been able to bully that one team away, you should be okay on your own.
Yeah, remember the Vex were across from them though, so even though they've managed to loot up here and managed to get a few armors, they've also used the gem, which was generously donated by the team previously, to get those purple shields back fully charged, so they don't have to waste any resources in doing it themselves. But this is what Effect is looking at right now for Alliance. He knows there's a team across from them. That's going to be Vex, who we just saw.
I got really bad hiccups right now.
That anvil to single fire to do a little bit more chip damage, which is always a good thing to do with that 301. As now we move to the other side of the map. And
Yeah, when we played in our tournament yesterday, we didn't use Valcult once. It was pretty bad. I don't know why. It never... We were talking about it, but by the time we just didn't do it.
Ember are going to be approaching from their south. BSE strongest and the rest are going to be approaching from the north as well. So EKO have to move quickly into the circle before they get collapsed on by both of these two teams in the nearby sections. And of course, as a 2, that is never going to be a fun situation whatsoever. Elsewhere,
This guy
as you see
DC.
the circle go even closer towards that kind of tunnel area close to the drill site you were talking about.
My guy's got a 1-2 on the car. What the
4
fuck?
teams within that next circle, and there are going to be teams like Corpa, for example, who are going to have to fight their way north. They're going to have to try and push through a lot of these squads that are already holding them out, but they're having success here as 2 members of Ascend have gone down.
Like practice beforehand was essential. Yeah, that's true. 30 minutes, went for a shower, didn't eat, didn't play Apex, didn't even touch the game. I was playing Overwatch the day before.
They finally get the final kill on Ascend. They will be out once again. So what was a glorious previous match day for Ascend is starting to look a little bit shabby here. Corpa once again showing how strong they can be in those team fights.
It means they can hold the southern side of this zone. Horizon are going to be just behind them as well. And they know it. Horizon have got eyes on Corpa. They saw that fight unfold, but because there were 2...
I was gonna say, how did these guys not get banner when they're playing Crypto, but then it was the Crypto that died? I was confused.
The previous game, the team who have been oozing confidence at the moment. They'll be on the northeast side of this circle, but they are currently having a little scrap with Phoenix Legacy with a team in the building.
Why is Dolphin playing Rampart, bro?
For this push. It looks like now it's ready. Are we going to see Sheila? Maybe the only thing that can disrupt the confidence
So
and
when
the
Overwatch
aggression
wanna play
that we've
later?
seen from GG
Yeah.
in the last few minutes. At the
I'll see how I
moment,
feel. Sometimes my brain is just not prepared to play Overwatch.
Climbing Gladiators also spotting a couple of players on the outside. There's Watson Fences going to give away that position. So now they find themselves in a little bit of a stickier spot than they were a few moments ago.
The only thing that can shoot more bullets than Hardeki is Sheila.
Yes.
On the other side, Hardeki can certainly compete with a turret. That's how worrying this man is when he gets going. But you do have to rev him up, it would seem, because they had a slow start, did GG, but now they're starting to show what they are truly made of. 30 seconds until Zone 3 will be closing, and Phoenix Legacy just trying to wait this one out at the moment because they know they are safe for now. And of course, they are going to be very reluctant to push out and expose themselves to the team above them.
How's everybody doing in chat then? Oh, I'm so tired. I shouldn't be.
The Valkyrie might be able to just about sneak on that ledge to get some shots in, but not going to be able to for now. Hardeki's got the Peacekeeper wingman. Shout out to you. There was Season 1 throwback.
This guy just say Peace Capper.
And also we know how
Peace
good
Capper.
these weapons can be in the right hands. So anyone's going to poke around that corner. Hardeki with the purple bolt on the Mastiff. Excuse me, on the Peacekeeper. He's going to be able to chunk for almost 3 figures if he hits the right shots. But for now, it's just holding down the top of this building once more. They do have the Valkyrie as well if they want to take the risk to redeploy over the mountain range as that zone gets towards its end in 30 seconds time, but for now it looks like everybody's just happy to coexist.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of coexisting at the moment. There's still a little bit of Skyhook left in this next circle. As it looks like Gaming Gladiators are going to be making the move. Leogri does get
that Sheila
knock,
just scared the fuck out of him there.
They're still to push in because they know what is waiting for them when they get inside.
Say hello to my little friend. That's exactly what is waiting inside at the moment, with Sheila just waiting to cut down anyone that is going to be coming in. Now you're going to see a little bit of pressure coming in from elsewhere. Two C ultimates are going to go down, which is
I was wondering, it took a long time for another team to pull up.
As well is going to make this a little bit more difficult, and you can see the Gaming Gladiators are desperate now to make this push in. They're trying to destroy these walls that are going down, but they just can't finish off these final two players.
Nice shots though with the wingman, and it is going to be aggressive. It is going to be pushing happening. It is going to be the wipe as well. As Phoenix
It looks like Rampart is not the best in ALGS.
Elsewhere, they got two teams that were on the edge, and it looks like Ember are also in a little bit of a scrap on the eastern side of this circle, not so far away from Gaming Gladiators.
Well, Gaming Gladiators once again seem to finish that fight quickly and cleanly enough that nobody even dares to move in for that third party. But you mentioned this fight that is happening on the edge at the moment of Fragment West, and that is going to be 3 Muppets. Get the black hole down, but don't get any damage off the back of it. You wonder if Gaming Gladiators are going to look at this at some point, Dan, and really try to capitalize. Horizon eliminated with down to 12 squads.
Oh, for sure, Gaming Gladiators are going to look at it, but they need to be careful because Invictus are also in proximity of them. So 3 Muppets will also see what's going to be happening elsewhere. That's going to be GG that they've got eyes on now. So they were pushing Ember.
Bro, the triple take slaps this season.
That gives Ember a chance.
Oh wow, amazing.
From distance, managing to get shots there.
That guy definitely just dies to no audio.
Who manages to get that first knock, and are they going to try and capitalize on this GG, or are they going to play this one a little bit different? You can see in the top left-hand side of your screen as well at home where this zone is going to be ending, by those silos, and that is great.
You can just hear, the person just being like, no audio.
Or vexed, because those two teams are going to fight. Whoever comes out on top of that might just win this game.
But elsewhere still, 3 Muppets trying to stay alive. It just seems like GG are pushing everyone out of these positions at the moment, and GG should be able to at least take this hillside, but it's where Ember go, because Ember have now got an opening from the aggression we've just seen from GG.
You are wondering what the most terrifying sound in all of Apex Legends is. It's the wingman into your back when you know it's Hardeki who's shooting that thing, because he is not missing right now. 3 Muppets in problems, and Vex Gaming eliminated as well in these final moments. Na'Vi eliminated as well, and Alliance seem to be the team who have taken that priority position, as now we see what Ember can do in this choke.
Alliance are fighting elsewhere. Meanwhile, Ember, as I said, I was wondering where do they go? Who do they have to come across? Who do they have to fight here? As now they're down to just 2. The kill feed going absolutely insane right now on the top right-hand side of your screen as Ember will push through, and Young Hong Kong tries to stay alive, and it's a great map positioning to be able to get behind these walls, but unfortunately the circle is not going to allow you to stay there, so you need some sort of protection in this next circle.
Alliance eliminated. Element 6 eliminated, as LFO Forever now make their move in as well from that vault tunnel. Trying to hold out all these teams who are just maybe banking on that drill site ending, but the slight push away from them, it's going to make it more difficult for them to play as we move into these final moments. But GG still...
Bro, how did Hardeki's team just get through like that so easily?
Things can click for a team.
That's
Yeah,
insane.
we've got 2 teams that are in the next circle, and then the rest are all outside of it. GG actually one of the furthest teams away, so they're going to have to battle through not just other teams, but also all the weather they'll have to march through on this very long journey. I'm sure they'll be able to see several seasons with how long it could take. But there's going to be a couple of solos nearby to GG, so if they're able to take advantage of it, they might be able to get some KP plus also get into a good position for the end game. You can see Hardeki just took down Kumbra. That's going to be 3 Muppets eliminated. That's going to be 6 squads remaining, as now it gets a little bit tougher for those teams who still have to move across.
This is interesting now. Is Wicked going to choose to use this EMP early? Is he going to try and disrupt this fight and clear that left side so they only have to face the teams that are inside?
Oh wait, never mind. They didn't get through clean.
That might be the decision they're trying to make right now. But for Gaming Gladiators, Leogri has fallen. So now it's up to Artico and Hardeki to force their way in towards this endgame. Difficult to do with the team above them still. Plus, like we saw, the team overlooking them from that vault tunnel.
Yeah, they're very
terrible zone pill for Tower Team.
At the moment. Even though you can, hit them for 14 or 40, it doesn't really matter. They're going to be able to shield up quite safely, because I don't think anyone else has really got an angle on them from the height where they find themselves. Everyone's trying to shoot from low to high right now, so if you're crouching down, you should be fine in the right area. As for Gaming Gladiators, as for Ember, as for everyone else, now it's time to go. You have to move into the circles. It starts to force you in. Round 5 is closing.
Bitfix Gaming and the team up on height as well that have been holding out GG, but they're going to have to move because the zone is going to force them to do so.
Why is this guy playing Rampart now? What?
Excuse me, eliminating, creeping now, looking to use the Sheila and Hardeki. There's one way to stop him. It's with Sheila.
4 squads remaining. Make it 3 Elephant forever. The next to fall. So Big Fix Gaming are going to push up in, but again, there is 2 squads already set up. Watson fences down. They are inside the area, so they can just watch and they can nade. They can use all of the facilities they need to. As Bitfix are desperately trying to get any sort of setup, this janky setup with Sheila.
Rampart, man, bro. Holy.
Well, this is the difference, right? That EMP isn't going to destroy those walls. You're going to have a little bit of cover still to play with. It's Turkish stars are inside. The RE45 is red, it's golden, it's looking beautiful, but the shots coming in means that it won't even be able to fire a bullet in this endgame. Now you're seeing the teams collapse. We're down to just 3 squads here, Dan.
And it's Corpa, the last remaining team who have been central circle for quite some time. They pick their moment and decide to get aggressive, and all of a sudden it's down to 2 squads.
Turkish stars eliminated Corpa. Trying to do the damage, and they will do damage as well. They get the first knock. Now they're looking to just clean up what is left. And Corpa,
bro, I thought Tower Team were going to win that real quick.
Ultimate game of the day here on
Well,
World's
they didn't.
Edge. They win game number 5.
Oh, let's play a game of pubs. Oh, it's broken moon. That's sad.
Certainly brings out the fight in a lassie.
I'm looking for someone special to take out.
Yo, I kind of want to get Loba.
Introducing your
I'm probably going to pick her up next when I can. I'm ready to get one clipped again by another console player.
Reckon we ought to land over there, darlings. Right here, pals. Blotting a landing's one of my specialities.
Now this is going to be Bowden.
Let's land here.
Chat, so is there anything else that I could probably add to my stream? Where did the Loba go? I'm going with the Loba because it'll force the Mami to come with us. So chat, is there anything else I can add to my stream? Like, I got the sub gold, I got the followers on the thing. I don't really know if there's anything else I can add. I'm on the way.
Of the universe without breaking a few eggs. Champions no longer.
Recharging my shields.
Ugh.
Took care of that one.
Your lucky day. I've got you.
Nice.
Just a tick. Healing up. Enemy here. We're already inside the next round.
I want to play the longbow this game. I've already 17 left, man. What are you meant to do in this map, huh?
I need an extended light mag.
I can't even make
Care
it sad.
package dropping from low orbit.
Making food? Okay. I'll probably get off some.
Level 3.
Here's a jump pad.
Enemy there. Enemy over there. Don't let them see. I hurt them. Charging my shield.
Shields recharging. Recharging shields.
Oh my god.
Recharging my shield.
Reloading. Recharging my shield. Not that hard. I'm down.
Damn.
Repulsors, check. Stabilizers, check. Best buddy, check.
is your champion.
Oh shit, I'm in solo. Let's see what we can do. This is a GG for me. I did not play the G7.
Room to go. My question
This is
is,
the last game,
are
right?
they
Yeah.
going to play on top of Lava Siphon, try and catch a lot of teams rotating in for some KP and make a late move, or will they look for an early rotation? All these questions, of course, we'll find the answer to very soon.
Well, I mean, you can look at the difference between IG and GG. They both land very close to each other. They've been kind of sharing a little bit of Lava Siphon. IG have already made their way to almost launch site. They moved so quickly. GG are moving a little bit later, but also are rotating into this zone. And we're going to be seeing a lot of squads who are going to make their way in and try and place themselves up. The biggest difference between GG and IG is IG did not get beacon information, so they don't necessarily know it's going to pull as heavily down towards Dome as GG might, and that could really mess up IG's rotation.
GG, IG,
Interested to
GG.
see how that does play, of course. The beacon is so vital for teams to get that info, like you say, on where they want to try and play the game from for the majority of it. EKO Esports making their way a long way, should we say, starting a long journey for them through Epicenter towards where that zone may be. They're going to have a lot of time to play with. A nice little purple bag falling out of the drone, which is always a nice thing to see.
Well, they did get beacon information. Okay, that's good.
There you go.
That's great for IG, because that means they can move to the southern side of this map and they can take the high ground, and they are going to try and dip all the way around Dome here and take one of the better spots, because not only are you going to have so much vision in the late game, but you avoid a lot of fights because most people will be coming from the northern side of the circle rather than this south side.
And again, much like I was talking about with Alliance, getting in that position early is great for them. They don't have to worry about teams rotating behind them because they have the natural cover of the map itself, the map edge, to take care of that for them. So they only have to look in front of themselves. They only have to worry about the teams who rotate in. And when it starts to get a bit busy, there's going to be some free shots to be taken. But look how quickly teams are rotating down. We've got the benefit of the map overhead. And pretty much everyone is trying to squeeze their way in towards Dome and Lava City at the moment. It looks like GG's position is actually inside of that vault tunnel. So they're kind of between the two, which is a great position maybe to pick off some teams who rotate out late when everyone has to leave and that zone does some damage. But it also
Frid
means
taking
they're
his
gonna have
time
a
to
tough
pick. I
transition.
mean, Frid
Na'Vi
usually
also
takes
in a
quite
little bit of a scuffle here.
takes some time,
A
Sasha.
lot of the outside teams now, a lot of these teams who are on the edge having to just fight one another. Na'Vi maybe recognizing that this fight is not a sensible one to be taking, so they are going to back off ever so slightly. Elsewhere, Corpa, our previous winners, eliminated in 20th position. That is really the highs and lows of Apex Legends.
It certainly is, that it's Alliance who do the eliminating, and now Na'Vi have decided they don't want to take this fight. They want to take to the skies as well and touch the clouds for just a few seconds. We have to wonder if it's going to start raining bullets, excuse me, on their way down for the
Blam,
team
blam,
who are
blam.
trying to rotate alongside. For now, it looks like a safe landing, although it does look like it's going to mess things up on their rotation. I wonder if they're just going to land here, maybe look for a little bit of information on the Overlook beacon so they can find out where that next
I
zone is
mean,
gonna be.
from what
At
I've
the same
seen,
time, Eco
at
Esports
least
are
there's
gonna
no
overtake
like,
them on the
there's not
rotation,
been like
but they do not have
17
that beacon information.
zones at the top of the map
You
on
can
Moto's
tell this
Edge
is
today.
Game 6 because this is the most diverse legend selection we have had since game 1 of today. We've got a Wraith, we've got a Lifeline, we have a Bloodhound, and we've got 2 Ramparts. So This is the most diverse we've seen on World's Edge so far. We're starting to see people shake it up, try something maybe a little bit different, maybe more aggressive, adding that Bloodhound to the composition to try and pick up some more kills. We'll have to see whether one of those teams can find success. But of course, this is one of our Rampart teams, Bitfix Gaming, who were able to hold out teams for so long in the previous circle, and they find themselves already in zone. They're going to occupy Lava City right now.
Things are heating up for the team on top of the triple stack building for sure, as the charge rifle starts to melt away and microwave people from the inside out. Creeping has to back out though. A little bit of damage coming in as well, but look at this player on the outside. He's getting caught off guard. Can he get back inside? He does. He keeps his life and he keeps the blood pumping through the veins, but he's going to have to use a few resources in order to get those shields back.
Should be able to stabilize, should be able to just kind of sit here for quite some time
them
now.
stubborn
Bitfix
potatoes
Gaming,
taking
even though
ages
they're
to
gonna be
cook.
popping shots off at teams that are nearby. It's just warning shots, really. Trying to say that they own
I don't
this
think there's
airspace,
bars,
they own this
just so
area
you know.
of the map. As ASCII, perhaps a rat. Usually when we get a camera like this, it's most likely a rat. Yeah, gonna be on his own, and it is gonna be the Bloodhound, the solo Bloodhound that we saw picked. And there's a lot to do here because you are in the circle and you are currently in 19th position, this squad. So 8 points is all they've been able to achieve so far. ASCII, if you're going to get them into the top 10, you would have to work miracles.
It was almost as if you were just reading off things that were not good for them. It was like, you are a solo player alive, you are a Bloodhound, and you are not doing well today. But anyway, let's see if we can put something together to see if it can end up a little bit of a happier story for them towards the end of this final game of the day. But look at Creeping, man. He's got 100 million trillion ammo in the, I think that was the right number, if I'm not mistaken, in that charge rifle. And then you've got Bitfix as well with the G7 Scout with a lot of ammo to play with as well. So you can see the game plan for them. Long range weapons, do damage to teams who are trying to rotate in, do damage to teams that are up on height, and just dominate this high ground for as long as possible.
I'm gonna come join you
And
for a
now, if
minute.
I count
Invite,
correctly,
for sure.
aside from 4 teams,
It was 100 million, billion, trillion, Dan. I counted
that is
correctly,
also,
though.
yeah, that's definitely, I'm glad you've double checked that one because it's a difficult number. But the 4 teams are currently outside of the circle. Everyone else has been able to just about get in. And there's a few teams who are borderline on the edge and are just going to be waiting. Phoenix Legacy is one of them. But where do they go from here? They're a little bit concerned. I think they're holding out a
let's
team.
hope they don't get 20th, right?
Just outside of them at the moment, and perhaps they were aware of that, and they're looking to just try and pick up some extra KP here and hoping that Na'Vi will rotate through the vault.
Yeah, I think Na'Vi, it's a great example here of Phoenix Legacy. They're making their rotation through the vault, of course, themselves, and maybe looking to make a little bit of a different move, because Na'Vi, we saw how they were slowed down the rotation by just a few moments, right? That means they had to change their plan. They went to Overlook to hit the beacon, but now teams have overtaken them. Now teams are holding them out, and that's what we talk about when we're talking about, you know, what the work the analysts do, the microseconds that can change how your game plan has to kind of move and kind of be very fluid just because of a couple of bullets that get struck into you. So Na'Vi having to be very quick to adapt in the way they want to approach this game number 6 for now, and it's looking like a much more difficult game because of that.
Also verified that you guys at home wouldn't have seen it, but I have the map overhead. As soon as Phoenix Legacy left Vault, Na'Vi arrived, and they just passed each other's like ships in the night. No idea that one another was there. Maybe they'll meet a little bit later on, but Phoenix Legacy avoiding that fight. Remember, they're 20th position at the moment, so they need a huge game if they're going to try and put themselves into any contention of trying to get into the top half of that leaderboards. As for the other teams who are rotating in late, there is plenty of space to play on the edge of the current circle, Mark, but because everyone's gone so deep into the likes of Dome, into the likes of Lava City, as soon as that next circle comes through, as soon as round 4 starts to close down, there is going to be no
that 301 skin looks sick.
To be on the edge of these circles.
That's the one that's in the battle
Look at
pass.
just who got eliminated, though. That's going to be Pioneers out. Their day is over here. So after these two groups met the first time, it was Pioneers, of course, who took home that first place finish. I saw a little tweet coming in from Nasky as well saying we're playing some amazing Apex Legends today. Just a few things not going our way, but I mean, you look at the final placements after all, it's been a solid day for Pioneers, but not that game-winning performance we saw when those two groups met up before.
Vexstar are going to be one of these teams who are going to have to move in and just take what they can get in terms of positioning, but they do, of course, have Valkyrie. I think that we're going to see a lot of Valkyrie ultimates just trying to full send it into Dome at the end of this circle, trying to battle it out and seeing if you can take a spot on the Dome eggshells. Maybe we often see some teams land there late and actually find success with it, so we'll have to see whether that can happen again, as Forge are going to be on the other side of Vex here and may be clashing very shortly.
Vex may be thinking about taking a different move, and that's exactly what they're going to do. They realize this is maybe not the best place, so they're going to rotate right to the southern side, excuse me, of World's Edge now. They've got some med kits to play with as well. Something you always check when teams make this decision, but they're also going to be chipped away at. And that can be a little bit frustrating sometimes, but Vex decided that isn't the path they wanted to take. Now they're going to go all the way through zone, but I will say to Vex, if they do get through here and they manage to force their way in towards where Dome is, the team that's waiting on the other side for them is Alliance.
Both Alliance and IG are the two teams that have kind of taken the southern circle. Remember, we saw it very early on, so it is not going to be easy for Vex whatsoever. They're going to be really struggling when they do get there, but who knows? Maybe they can win that engagement.
I want to see Sheila kill a whole team real quick.
An Alliance in the 3v3 scrap in the previous game, only for it to be cost short by Corpa, who arrived as the third party. But no Corpa in sight, as they were eliminated in 20th, despite the victory they had previously. As Phoenix Legacy still taking their time moving through, as a lot of teams who are on the edge now just chunking red damage because there's such little room to play.
I think the difficulty there for Phoenix Legacy as well is they don't have an information character, right? No Seer, they don't have Bloodhound, and it makes it so much more difficult to get out and scout and get information of where teams are. So when they're thinking, hey, we can't see anyone in
Bro, they just got a Valcott on their head. Bring out Sheila, boom. Wipe them.
To know that they're coming, and instead they have to take to the skies and make a much riskier play. So you're seeing the up and downs of different legends, different compositions on display for everyone at the moment, but EKO Esports kind of creeping their way in. As we see on the edge of Lava City now, Phoenix Legacy will be able to stabilize.
And Phoenix Legacy do get ahead of a couple.
I just don't see how Rampart could be played. She's not that strong. Like, well, yeah, she's annoying, but for defense, like those walls just are not. They're not. They're really easy to destroy.
Big scuffle happening kind of around these eggshells right now, with about 3 or 4.
And you kind of just waste a character pick. Like, just a Seer instead of Rampart is just way better.
Yeah, everyone's going to have to leave Lava City, and it's almost as if Phoenix Legacy, if they play this right, and they're the last team to get up on height, they could actually turn what looks like a bit of a rough situation into a pretty good one, but timing's going to have to be on their side.
Or even Crypto. If you want to be a little bit weird and you don't want to play Seer, just use a Crypto, and then Seers don't matter. You just break their ult with your EMP.
But Turkish Stars, good performance from them in game number 5. They're inside of that vault tunnel, which is previously, of course, where GG were. But GG have now moved to take that rock formation, which is up on the high ground. And I kind of like that decision from GG. They know they've got the natural cover from the eggshell to shield them from the teams inside a dome. But also it means that they can cut off the likes of Vex, who are trying to make their way in with the high ground on their side.
Great views of the amount of coverage that GG have been able to create here, utilizing those Watson fences. But finally, we're going to see Vex get into this fight. We knew it was potentially going to happen, but unlucky, he's already taken far too much damage and needs to try and get some sort of cover from teammates so that he can heal up.
Tyler gets one though. Makes it a little bit more interesting here, but GG are up on that high ground, and even if Vex win this, you imagine that GG will look to move in as quickly as they can. EKO will be eliminated in this fight, and now Element 6 actually on the outside of this.
Triple gold armor, what?
Looking to force their way in.
So difficult when the zone is moving and the pressure it adds to you in this.
Back on that lifeline real quick, huh?
And that is just going to be easy shots, 0-0 taken down, and looks like 0-0 in that moment. Willifin is able to demolish with the car. As Element 6 continue to walk in, continue to shred, but this zone is not going to let you off lightly. You need to get ahead of it. It will tingle that backside. It's still hurting. You got to keep going, and just about the E6 get 2 of their members alive, but K-Swinny is going to have to be rezzed.
Vex are the team that fall. You'll see that Reds come in, but like I mentioned, GG are up on that high ground, and they will be looking at this. They will know that E6 is in this position, but having 2 gold armors means they're going to be able to heal a little bit quicker here. Manage to pop those cells, pop a couple of syringes, and all of a sudden you're almost back to full health. So Element 6, they needed this kind of performance, Dan. They needed some KP, they needed points, because it has been a devastatingly poor day by their own standards. If they can put something together here in Game 6, all of a sudden it can change everything for them.
Also, you remember that story of Na'Vi and Phoenix Legacy? Would they meet again, the ships in the night? They are going to meet again. They have very much crossed each other's paths, and I'm sure they'll be having an engagement sooner rather than later, as E6, though, are going to make their way down to the southern side, try and utilize the information from K-Swinny. He needs help. The flatline is not going to do enough damage on its own, and E6 are going to be done. Forge will wipe them out, but at what cost? They're now going to get third party.
Oh, there's the black hole as well. Or is it going to be destroyed in time to stop the nades maybe following up? It doesn't matter because Alliance smell blood. They move in. They are one of the best teams in the world at sensing these third-party opportunities and not only sensing them down, making the most.
Alliance need to kill Hardaki's team, and then they can win this. They have to win the game as well, though.
Move closer to that circle in this moment, and R301, whilst in the air of Horizon Effect, showing why he's been such an incredible inclusion to this Alliance roster. And remember, they are second to Gaming Gladiators at the moment, but not by much. So Gaming Gladiators, if they were to go down, it would give an amazing opportunity for Alliance to take first place here this week.
Well, GG are holding out Turkish Stars at the moment. LFO forever. They're eliminated in the meantime, thanks to Rugby from Na'Vi. So Na'Vi once again getting a couple of points on the board here. Gaming Gladiators know that they have to leave. There's no other option for the team inside of this Vault Tunnel than to have to take this 3v3, and with Arteki, Artico, and Leogri just staring at you, they're hoping that someone else can get involved. Na'Vi eliminated in the meantime. So Na'Vi go from good to not good very, very quickly.
Yeah, very quickly indeed, and I think one member of Phoenix Legacy was actually able to survive, and they'll be moving in. They'll be the team that actually survives that eventual story, but Gaming Gladiators now should be able to hold out this team comfortably. You've just got to do it at full health. You can't afford to go down. As I say that, 2 have fallen, maybe not. Yeah, 2 have fallen. Now it's all down to Leogri.
Leogri will get the kills, but can he get into zone? That's the question. That delayed push from Turkish Stars probably frustrating.
It's unlucky.
Gladiators a little bit because they're thinking, hey, we know you've got to move. You've got the zone closing behind you. Why are you waiting so late? And
nah.
their game in a little bit.
IG can still win too, actually.
So Gaming Gladiators now Hackers now. The IGL needs to become Superman, and he can't do it either. And it's IG in the final moments who win a massive battle.
IG now with the chance to get first place this week with GG going out and with Alliance falling. Suddenly IG, it all opens up for them to take first place, but they just have to make sure they have a solid game here. I estimate they need about 4 or 5 more points if they want to be first. So that could come through kills, or that could just purely come through placement if they can get into the top 3. As Phoenix Legacy still alive, G-Dolphin and the Rampart still doing damage. The way they've been able to still get in this zone is
at least they're not 20th now.
They had to fight off several teams, including Na'Vi, who they eventually took the fight with, traverse the land south, but now they've got to go that one step further. It seems like no matter how far they go across this map, this circle keeps pulling away from them.
I mentioned how Phoenix Legacy might have a little bit of luck go on their side with the way that zone pulled. And they could kind of clean up the mess of everybody leaving Lava City towards Dom. This is elicited now, though, with IG because they are inside of one of the best buildings, but they've got to move in around 20 seconds' time. Let's see what the moves are.
Grace, I'm coming to you, Grace.
Yeah.
I got it.
Can I play height here?
We're going to take control of roof late, okay? I don't have EMP, but I do have gold helm. It's top 5, guys. One. Two players dead. Yeah, it's one rat. You're right. It's every team is full.
Oh.
Are we sharing? Is there a team on the other side of this building? If not, we have a 3v3 against this team inside.
Yeah, there's a team inside.
Okay, we prioritize the roof. Prioritize the roof, I think.
Yeah.
Is the roof good?
I can't see one now.
Donating here.
Yeah. The rat's still here on the left. Look at this rat. KP on the rat. KP on the rat.
For what? Are we going here?
On the roof. We're placing it. Yes, take the roof.
I'm on the roof.
Rinse it on me. Yep. Fence this door when you can, Grace. Yeah, they might double kick this. Fence this door.
I fenced it. I placed a gen.
Yeah, I'm climbing up. Play backside of roof. We're chilling for now.
EMP,
They're gonna send us.
maybe.
Yeah. I'm nading slow down.
I fenced.
I got one.
Hold.
Yeah, I hear you.
Come up.
I'm holding you. Let me know when I can heal.
You can heal now. You can heal.
Yeah.
I have EMP. I want to.
Where's the other squad? Where's the other squad? Where is the other squad? Where's the full squad?
Here! It's 2 teams out here. We take this 3v3, okay? You guys ready?
They're split. There's 5.
You have 20 seconds. I'm gonna EMP them. Be ready. I'm EMP them now. I'm swinging with Jay.
Okay, I'm peeking inside.
One's in this room, Jay. I'm nading him. Push inside. Wait, swing inside. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Swing inside.
I'm batting, all you guys.
One dead.
Play your left cam. I'm here.
Nice,
Just crypto. I'm dead.
Cracked him. Give me me shield, give me shield, give me shield, give me shield.
He's dead.
Nice. Res Grace, res Grace, res Grace.
I'm resting. Yeah, I just fence first.
Res me, nice, I have gold, I'm gonna res.
Yes, I have gold as well. You just armor swap.
Yo, TT, thank you for subscribing.
Let's out, we're fine.
Get me.
Welcome in.
Well, back into the game. What a push that is coming in
But
from
yeah, thank you for
IG.
subscribing, my guy.
Massive decision, and they win the 3v3 inside the building.
And as I said, that takes them into second place, and now they've got to chase Gaming Gladiators. But Gaming Gladiators had kills in this game, so it is not going to be easy. They would need a victory plus these kills that you can see on your screen if they're going to have a chance for first place. So still all to do from IG, but what a listening that was. The intensity was there from the squad, screaming at each other, and I love the decision to take the straight 3v3.
Well, surely this is IG's game. You can see the Game of Drones and Phoenix Legacy, they're right next to each other. They're going to be damaging each other. They're going to cause all sorts of problems, and Phoenix Legacy know that they've got to take this fight, and that surely just opens the door here for IG. IMP is going to do a huge amount of damage, but so is the zone now. Phoenix Legacy causing all sorts of problems, but here comes Invictus, picking their moment to strike, and once again, it's the perfect moment. Invictus International close out the day's action with a huge win here on World's Edge.
It's a massive game. I'm not sure it's quite going to be enough to topple Gaming Gladiators at the top. I think they were off by about 2 or 3 kills, but still, that won't take away from what an incredible day it's been for IG. They have been in and around that final circle so many times, and for them to keep getting these victories, for keep having this success, they moved so early in that rotation, and they were just incredible in those final circles. I loved that 3v3 fight that we got to have a listen in. Just the swinging ability, the bait and switch, making sure they were min-maxing on their shield swaps as well, just perfect.
So chat, do IG win this?
Agreed. A lot to love from what you saw from IG in that end game,
I don't know.
in that game number 6. My favorite
How much did they have?
though, hands down
Did
the
you say?
entirety of the listening.
It was
and what
63.
that
It'd be
truly
63
said
plus
about this
12.
IG roster. You heard it. Noises as an IGL truly just showcase what makes him so great.
Depending on
His
if they add the
decisiveness,
placement
his
during the
ability to
game,
command the
or if it's
team,
just
their ability
KP.
to ask the right questions and co-IGL. You saw Graceful stepping up and making calls and showing that he can actually macro IGL while Noises is able to micro IGL. You saw it come through right there, and it worked out really, really well for them. Brilliant stuff from Invictus Gaming, Mark, as we look at the highlights.
Yeah, brilliant from them. It was just a few moments from them that really stood out. One was how quickly that they got into the position on that the very southern side of World's Edge from the start. Dan was comparing it to how quickly Gaming Gladiators got into their position, and it was like they were there before Gaming Gladiators had even left Lava Siphon. So you could see what the plan was early on, but in those end games, it's all about creating game-winning scenarios. When there's 4 teams alive, you know that you can't win that game unless you take a straight 3v3 and then let the other teams do the work for you. So it was the recognition of the situation, but then the execution as well, pushing off the back of the EMP, big damage, and the double swing on the door. It was perfect, to be honest with you, from Invictus. Great communication, but not only that, following the orders to a T to make sure they got the win.
Yeah, gotta completely agree with you. Great late game, great finish, and they had to get through some tough teams. Ascend, obviously.
Yo, Shadow, thank you for subscribing as well. Welcome in.
Push them to success. Well played, and Ascend had
Oh wait,
shield
does my
swap
sub go
galore
actually
set
go
in
up
that
itself?
fight
I think
that
it
IG
does.
says, let me take your shield swap real quick.
Nice.
For themselves. I like this play from Imp though in the late
Yo,
game.
thank you for the
Gives some respect
subscription.
where
I
respect is
appreciate
due.
it.
He actually places his second arc star just in front of the black hole.
That's the one thing
and
Max
knows
was
that they're
asking
gonna
me
have
if
to
it
push
went up
forward, so
itself.
kudos to him. In the end, a 22-point game for IG, but take a look at Gaming Gladiators. They grab 8, which should be enough to keep them in first. We'll take a look at the overall standings here in a bit. Game of Drones, Phoenix Legacy also showing some live casting.
Yeah, big game from Game of Drones. I think that will do them a world of good as
My
we move
stream
forward in
elements
Pro
not
League
popping
after,
up on the
some rough
chat.
games to start with today. And Phoenix
Is
Legacy
stream
again,
elements even
they were down
working
towards the
today?
bottom of that
Did they say
leaderboards, but
anything?
they've showed that when they do get that good game and they do have everything going their way, they can make sure they
No,
can
I've
force
not
their way
seen
through
stream
to those
elements
zones
work today.
without the information characters that Onset was
Maybe
bringing
because
up.
I'm in
They didn't have
subscriber
that
only mode,
beacon
right?
information necessarily as
Maybe
easy.
stream
Oh no, excuse me, they had the Valkyrie, they just didn't
Yeah,
have
maybe
a
stream elements
Seer
just
or a
aren't
Bloodhound
subscribed
for
to
the
me.
information on scans is what I meant to say. As we look though at the bottom 10, a few rough games for teams who have had success before. Pioneers, for example.
Yeah,
haven't
thank you for
really been
subscribing.
able to
It
get
goes
rolling.
towards the
They
goal of
haven't looked like
1500 by the
Pioneers
end
that
of the
we
year.
saw in week number 1.
I thought your goal
That's right.
was
Taking a look at the
14.
second page here overall. Kansas City Pioneers, disappointing game for them. And in the end, KCP.
Damn, they didn't win by 3
But take a
3
look
kills.
At our top 3 by 3 points only. 3 kills.
They only needed
Possibly
3 kills.
Rats. That could have made
That's
the difference.
unlucky.
It's going to be Guyman over Invictus Gaming. Both of them look fantastic today.
GG
Guyman
were
needed
able to
that
get
much
the
more
3
than
points
IG
there
did.
as
IG
well
was currently in
before they
7th
died.
place going into today's competition. But Alliance and their debut with Effects, they also lost a game. Effects had a PC crash in game number 3, which you hate to see. Still, a 3rd place finish was 50 57 points. And then you take a look. Ember and Corpa in 4th and 5th is awesome in my eyes, Mark. 2 teams coming from Challenger Circuit and coming from Quals performing with a top 5 finish as well.
Yeah, putting up a lot of KP alongside it as well. I think that was the most impressive thing for me, is how aggressive they were and how confident they were in their fighting ability when they did have the opportunity to push and do damage onto a team. So Ember and Corp are certainly team names to keep an eye on as we roll through the weeks. But I was really impressed with the top 3 teams.
Yo, Leaks, Phoenix Legacy ended up getting to 16th. They were 20th in that last game.
And there was different moments where you could see exactly why, but I just love the resurrection of Gaming Gladiators. Right? I've been waiting weeks for this. We're like, where have these boys been? And all of a sudden, when it gets to the crunch time, it seems maybe it took them a few weeks to get around the meta, whatever it might have been. They return, they show that class that we expected from them.
That's right. And as a result, well, they break into the top 10 from 27th to 8th place.
Keep it up, yo, thank you, Shadow. I appreciate it.
Pro League standings, keep in mind, Group C, well, we got 6 teams, 5 teams on the second page, 1 on the first page. Shout out to Aurora. They have not played their 3rd day of competition yet, so they have currently are behind 1 game. But in the end, Alliance currently on top, Ascend in 2nd, Pioneers fall all the way down.
To be honest, I thought IG would have won that there. It would have been funny.
Again, you'll see mostly Group C
because GG were completely out of position for 6th place.
3 Muppets.
I don't know why they were holding the cave for that long, but sure they still won.
So they got to step up here in these future Pro League series.
Yeah.
As we, if they want a chance to qualify for top 20 in the regional finals, that will wrap up our Pro League split.
I'm not calling myself the Elementals.
As well at our kill leaderboards, Gaskin, who performed today at an individual level. We take a look at the kill leaderboards here. Walk me through what you're seeing.
Well, I don't think that's too much of a surprise to see 2 members of Gaming Gladiators at the top after the sheer amount of aggression that they were putting down on every map that they faced. Yuki also picking up big amount of kills for Alliance. I think you've got to give a shout out to Unlucky, considering how Vex were playing and where they placed. The fact that he is still up there amongst the big boys is very impressive to how Vex were playing. And then
that'd be a nice hat.
Let's play some Broken Moon. Unfortunately. I'll invite Nate.
Is this the real Rocka Flocka?
I'm only playing a few games and I'm jumping off.
Your game chat's broken.
What do you mean?
Are you in my Discord?
No, I'm not in any Discord.
I literally can't hear you.
You can hear me.
Join my Discord.
Oh, bro, so... The fuck's your Discord? Ugh, playing with a console player, bro.
You live right now?
Insane. Nate Savage. How can I join your Discord? Let me go into his. Let me see if his Discord is in his. Join my Discord? Is your Discord in thingy? Ah, I see it. I joined your Discord. Where's your voice chats? Join an open call? What? The fuck? Yeah, bro. I don't really know much about Discord. I usually just join like a call that's around. Look at VC channels. What? Savage Squad, VC channels. It has a general, has Savage Comms, Anime, Chill and Chat, and then Z's. Z. The fuck? Boosting inquiries? Look at me out with that. I could join this general one. I just joined general.
There you go.
Ah, right. It's locked, bro.
Yeah, that's why I said join an open one.
Oh, right.
Oh, God. I don't want just fucking anybody in my Discord to be able to join my shit, bro. Are you on EU right now?
Yeah.
Ooh, that you're on PC.
Oh, fuck. Bro, I
Yeah.
gotta mute you in my game chat. Holy shit.
Oh, my bad. I can do that. I can't leave the lobby now. What the fuck? I gotta reset my app.
What do you mean am I on EU? Why wouldn't I be in EU? What do you mean?
Because you invited me. Well, if it's 2 EU guys, then we play EU. If it's 2 NA, then we play NA, because that's how life works.
Well, when you're playing with the Rockafaka, you play where the Rockafaka wants to play. You know?
Hell
It's
nah,
just
bro.
how it goes,
You
bro.
ain't shit, bro. You ain't shit, dog. If you were like shit, I'd be like, yo, bro, hell, I'll play on Tokyo, dog. I got you. No, I'm just kidding. Bro, what? My friend? Yo, my game is broken.
Probably just a console player, bro. Probably broken.
Oh my god, you just switched and the PC ego is already setting in. Oh my god. No, it's like actually broken. What the fuck? Bro, even Apex is telling me I'm alone, chat. What is this?
What does it say?
It says I have 0 friends online.
I can invite you.
Oh my god. I don't want to play EU. I'm on console. High ping hurts on console.
Well,
No, it doesn't. You get more aim.
bro, you have 0.6 aim assist, bro. It's aimbot. Behave yourself.
Yeah, but you're better.
It literally is aimbot. It's crazy the difference. Like, when I get killed by a console player, I literally think I'm getting hacked.
Oh my god, this guy just switched. Not you too, Rocka.
Bro, if
He's a level 72. What do you mean just switch?
Alex switched and he's got an ego. Now Rocka's got an ego.
Bro, I swear console players have big egos. Like,
it is.
Holy shit, you're level.
Wait, what level thing?
You're level 400 on PC? Or are you on console?
No, he's
PC.
on PC.
Holy shit.
Just saying, Nate was level 200 a season ago and he caught up to me.
You're playing with Nate. This is
I don't know.
Yeah, he just invited me.
I played too much, bro. No, I'm not actually gonna be able to be that on that long anyway, unfortunately.
And then, of course, butter me.
How long are you on, Rocco?
Well, I was honestly just about to get off. I was in an ALGS watch party. It's like
nice.
such a free stream just to watch the ALGS and do nothing.
If I wasn't kill grinding, I would probably be doing that. Low-key. I remember doing those. It's fun. Especially like if your chat's like actually into it, like competitive and
Just sometimes I'm not in the mood to play the game.
Yeah, that too. He did join the dark side, Sasha. Should berate him for me.
You know what I mean.
Hold on tight. It's time to drop, shock, and rock.
kill grinding.
Oh shit.
Where are we going? What side?
Whatever side has most people.
Oh, I landed on a person. Oh, you're just on MNK, bro. You're so bad. Poor dude, he just missed his whole clip. Yeah, that guy is definitely MNK. On me. Go away, bro.
Oh, where's everyone at?
They're on me.
I'm getting farmited and seercode from I don't even know where. Flying up here.
I'm also getting repeated. Like, what is happening?
I'm so fucked. Yeah, this guy just chased me.
Yo.
Oh, what the fuck?
So it was your
audio,
first second
man?
advert to come back. Yo, thank you. I appreciate
Bitches is
that.
behind me, man. 24 let him down. Very funny.
I played in my first tournament yesterday.
How'd that go?
Got 12.
What did you play in? Vietnam, CCE?
The Challenger circuit. We should have done way better.
Well, if it's your first time, this is like that.
We would have got in, but our second game we got 0 points. We got killed by a pro team that's in it already. So
Rocka, how many subs do you have?
14, 4 to 8.
Bro, I made your command.
This is your champion.
I did your command, and it says, don't forget to sub to the homie Rockafaka. He just hit 1K subs. And then it's your link. I think it's an old ass command, bro.
1448.
I gotta change that.
YouTube's been weird recently. There's not much viewers on Apex, at least.
Yeah, I don't know. There's
I
still
think
like
that's
a good
just
amount.
Apex in general, though.
They've definitely been down on Twitch. Yo, you don't want that wingman, Alex? Wow.
I do. I'm playing arenas with the wingman.
Going to Alex Hawker. You're on the roof.
Oh, right and so on.
Oh, there's so much happening. I only have 2 clips left. So not ideal. Come into your door. Oh, I'm so dead. Oh, that's not you. Why did I think that was you? I just looted in front of an enemy.
I ran out of bullets.
That was definitely not on
I
purpose,
resetted
but
my internet. I still feel like I got packet loss.
I'm telling you, it's Apex, bro.
Bro,
Like that ass.
I don't know how you can sit and kill grind. This map is so dog shit.
Really bad. It's not fun. I will say that. I have fun when it's Olympus and when it's World's Edge, but this map fucking blows. What up, Ben? Yeah, no, Jordan is floating. Thank you. I have to wait for the game capture to open, and then I can exit it out.
Let's channel her feminine energy.
Oh, I don't have fat fingers.
You and me, friend.
is your champion.
Kettle on for any survivors. So, just mute then?
I mean, ranked is super boring on PC though. That's one problem.
Oh no, I was actually playing more PC ranked yesterday, or not yesterday. Last season. Like even though I'm still on console, like I don't know, I couldn't find teammates on console for Fred. I've hit mastered too many times, it's not satisfying. So I was actually having more fun like finding people on like PC Discord and like grinding PC ranked.
Leave me alone.
Yo, fuck your tap string.
I don't have a fucking gun.
There's a fatty in there.
I put it
Don't got in his box. What a shotgun bolt.
They're fighting right here.
Octane up top. Octane literally above your head.
Oh, this packet loss is gonna. Right?
Yeah, I couldn't play on it either. Get that red, bro.
That's such a great head win. It's a new team.
I almost had my ult wall up on them. Is it just a Loba?
That's the full team. I almost cracked one.
I'm 91 on my ult. I'm going with Raka.
Forgot I'm on NA. My lag on Qs is disgusting.
Oh, there's no fucking light.
What's the net?
Shotgun.
Alright, nope.
There's kids healing right here. What the fuck, bro?
Bro, hold his father.
Bro, fine, bro, does anybody have light? Like, please. I
Have
have
heavy.
Hey, here. I got him.
Wait, no, he's not heavy. That'll work. I've just been using a mastiff this whole time, bro. There's more, right?
Yeah, there's a little bit.
That was the solo. That's what I thought we had somewhere. So I killed two on
Not
there.
a guy, dude.
Go on over there.
Okay, I hit this guy for 5 damage after cracking him. Then he died.
Go for the 5K. You're funny, Jordan.
Well, at least Jordan can like that. He's dropped a 5K, and you haven't dropped one in 2 seasons.
I mean, I dropped a 4,700 damage game this season already.
That's not a 5K though.
I have a 6K on console.
My highest is 5240 or some shit. Bro, what? You should have dropped a 6K when you first went to PC. Come on, now what are you doing? Bot lobby, bro.
Like a 5.7.
Oh, okay. That's respectable.
I mean, you also got to remember that the bot lobbies are also filled with cheers.
That's tough.
I got 2 24 kill games, and then I got aimbotted a couple times too.
Played arenas?
Busting ramen.
Just in my when I moved in your bot lobbies at the beginning. I mean, arenas is infested with cheaters.
Well, if you play EU, you'll run into them. Oh, they're just sitting down here. Oh, there's a guy up top. Hey, push up. He stuck me with his face.
Looks like that was the last of them.
Oh my
Okay,
god,
that
this
dude's
map.
running for his life. Oh, it's a full team! Pink one. No, wait, he killed me. I literally popped that off. He was roasting me.
Stop that. You're too young.
I'm the, what?
I'm
I
fucking
literally
muted,
there were
bro.
a lot, man.
I didn't know if I could raise you. I didn't know where you could. Oh,
Don't
right here.
worry, keep it down. Idiot.
Jeez, baby.
I'm healing.
Recharging shields.
I've had less than 100 ammo this whole game.
So Nate, when are you moving to PC?
You mean Texas?
What?
So when am I moving to Tennessee?
When are you moving to PC? The fuck, Texas?
Oh. Yeah, no, I'm moving, bro. I thought that's what you asked me. I don't know, dude. My money is not gonna be my money for the next few months, and the money that I was saving for a PC is again not my money anymore. I have no idea, bro. I had like $1,000 saved that I was gonna try and get a PC finally, but I have to move now and take care of my siblings.
Yeah, that's true. That sucks. What's your streaming PC? You have,
My
yeah,
streaming what?
You just have a streaming PC,
Laptop.
right?
Laptop.
Oh, right.
I can barely stream in fucking 720, bro. They're in front of me.
Opening fire. That enemy shield is
Oh my god. No.
0.6 aim is just going crazy.
I missed the last bullet to kill him.
I can stop.
No, this kid's one. Stop triple taking me, you fucking weirdo. God damn it, bro.
Right, oh, pressing in the open. Oh, they're not here yet. They're east. They're east.
No, you with? You don't hit the last one. Nice.
Oi, yo!
Hey, if you control the open, you're gonna. Yeah.
Oh, we don't talk about it.
using a Phoenix kit. I need to move.
There's one kid. Wow.
Oh wow. One kid just fucking with us.
Those numbers. Reloading.
Recharging shields.
Holy fuck, I finally have ammo now and it's one squad left. Let's go, guys.
There's a respawn beacon on its way.
And we're not gonna find them for 20 minutes.
Nope. Bro, you should have seen you should have seen the last game me and Alex played. Fucking like second game. PC pubs on this map. These little thingies, where are they? Like these buildings? There was legit a Catalyst Watson waiting in 5th zone, barricaded up. And
Well, to be
whoever
fair,
they-
we had to rotate the other way around, so they probably couldn't find us.
Bro, they could have been, you know damn well if that was us, we would have been pushing around the valley, looking for the last fight, just fighting them like a storm surgeon.
Well, yeah, my experience from this map is just taking zip lines and not finding anyone.
You just gotta learn the rotos. It is definitely a little different on PC, but it's pretty much the same thing. Like you can land here,
That's the same thing. You gotta look at the dropship people land.
Here, and then your rotations are like stasis, Terra, Palm is always a hot rotation. Like I dropped my 20 on this map. So like, you can definitely find people. You just gotta learn the rotations. I think it's like towards the mid end of the game that it gets slow. Like this, like when it's like one team left and you're trying to find. Nice man, what am I on now for Catalyst? 5600. Actually just hit it.
What's your goal, or are you actually just going for #1?
We have a care package on the way.
Probably never get that with the. Is it Forget That is playing?
Yeah, Forget That and Mezzy.
He was #1 for Sierra and fucking Vantage and.
Good luck. That guy drops 20 kill gains with 1000 damage.
Yep. I mean, JP dropped 20 bomb, 5k, so yeah.
To be fair, nobody was shooting back.
There was a few guys shooting back. I watched it. They were just really fucking bad. Totem was just better. Okay, come on, guys. This is ridiculous. Alex didn't even watch it yet. He's busy with Discord kitten.
What? I watched the video. I just forgot to comment on it.
Oh yeah, Jordan, did you like comment? Oh my! It's a heady shot though, bro. God damn. I did. Yeah. I think it was like early this morning, Jordan. I literally just went to your video and I was like, I forgot to comment, so here's a comment. Nah, I found out, yeah, that like comments and stuff fucking do a lot for like pushing your vids out in the algorithm. Nah, Rocket's demon. I don't play them a lot, Jazzy, because he's on EU, but I've actually known this guy a while. So I'll put his command in chat again. Nah, he's way better than I am. This guy just fucking talks about a 4 KD like it's nothing, and he doesn't even try. That's just his normal KD.
My KD's dog shit right now.
Oh yeah, is it like a 6, bro? Is it ass, dude?
No, it's like a 3, but I've literally only played ranked.
Oh my god, bro, I have a 3 KD with kill grinding. That's crazy. Yo, Jordan, shut the fuck up. Nah, bro, I solo most of my kills. Like, I'm usually solo.
Oh, Shadow, sorry, my bad if this has been a while. That I replied. How often do you stream? I try and do it every day, but
like, I have legit solo queues.
I have a newborn and a 2-year-old, so sometimes I'm really tired and I just can't get on. So I try to do it every day, at least 5 times a week.
Introducing your champion.
Get in my way, and you'll wish I hexed you instead.
Oh, let's go! Man, why is it Olympus when I'm about to have to get off, bro? That sucks.
It's early?
That's why I got on early. I've been on since 8 a.m.
Oh, I didn't know. I was fucking sleeping.
I have to go do shit. I gotta go buy a phone. In like an hour-ish, half an hour.
Flip phone.
Yeah, I'm buying a phone. Now, you know what? That's a good idea. I'll just buy a whole payphone and have it installed in my house. I don't know, Jordan. I didn't think about that. I kind of just streamed today, so I streamed today already, and then I don't have to get on later. I don't know.
Another soft landing.
Why don't you just become the stream?
Oh, don't shoot me.
Yo, Jazzy, thank you for subscribing. Shit, I was not focusing.
Oh, I'm fucking dead.
Well, yeah, thank you for subscribing.
Oh my god,
Jazzy.
I just hit on
Welcome,
both of them. 3 kills.
And shout, it's all good, no problem.
Path, Fuse. Fuse got armor swap, never mind. Huh. Man, I literally hit both. I hit 102 and 120, bro. No HP on for that child.
Bro, what? This is a guy there. It's the fucking rampart.
That's tough. Responsible side. I actually want to call T-Mobile now because Jordan got me freaking out about the data transfer. Not for fucking nudes, chat. Fuck you. But just like all my contacts and like my, like, cause like I'm pretty sure like last time I did it, like your all your shit transfers, like your logins, like you know what I'm saying, like your bank, your apps and everything. Like I'm not trying to fucking do all that again, bro. Or do it myself. I don't know. Like you tell me I'm gonna have to download all my fucking apps again? That's ass, bro. That's ass.
Yeah, I'm gonna look like a hacker. Let's go.
Well, you have to play good. No, I'm just kidding. I'm probably gonna get off soon here, Michael. I gotta take a shower, call T-Mobile, get ready to dip.
Enough land around. We drop.
Wow, no done.
Oh, you got that floor rocket? That's all you, bro.
Mozambique.
That's a gun?
People even fucking here.
Why is Alex not wearing his purple trail? Good question. Why?
Why is there a team out of height?
I don't know, they're griefing me.
Oh my god.
I'm calling
Oh, wow, you're so good, Watson.
Res him.
I think it was their teammate.
There's a team in the other side, Nate, by the way.
Very swap in here. Get the fuck out of here. Don't go away, drone. Yay. Nice job, killed the catalyst. I hit the, yeah. Smoke extraction, 10k kills. 10k kills the record? No? Are you talking about?
What's your rank? D1 right now.
Recharging shields.
I kind of just don't really care much for it. Broken Man's really boring, and the way it plays is kind of stupid. Just really third party. And yeah. Well, I'll get Masters by the end of the season. then I'll probably be going for Pred. Hopefully, I don't know. I'll be playing for Pred for Widow's Edge or whatever map's next, as long as it's better than Broken Moon.
Get ready, it's zipline time.
In front of me, fuck. Why are you running? Oh shit. I thought it was the rising fog. Oh, came with one.
Why is everyone level 12?
That smells really good. I wanna eat that.
Oh no, but that Watson tried a wall bounce on me. Yo, Alex, you need some heals, bro?
Yeah, I need that sniper dog.
I don't know why I was in my inventory.
The drone is flying.
My drone's a little bit special. Ignore him.
Barrel stabilizer here. Look, I've got an Evo shield here.
W Alex sharing the purple barrel. It's a real homie right there.
I already have one.
Yo, can I have your purple barrel?
Grappling.
If you could catch up to me.
Oh my god.
I
Alright,
just-
take it back. Oh,
Oh, great.
Opening. The enemies are shooting at me. Cracked an enemy shield.
Don't throw a gen, bro. No, he threw the gen. Bro, I'm ass. Hey, Rocco.
Nice.
I am repairing myself.
Does it taste alright?
Yeah, it's
That was
fine.
fucking horrible.
Is it alright?
Coming down. I was at the worst time.
Oh my god. What the rat, bro? Yo, dude, like. Okay.
Alright, who wants to run at a straight line at them?
Yo, that character person scares me. I hope that's not a cheater. Anytime it's funky ass names like that, bro, it's always a cheater. Oh, he's right here. They pushed up. Wait, that's a decoy. Oh, that's another team. That's another team on the head.
Oh, he's 1 HP.
Well bounced, but I hit the fucking wall. There's more people this.
You need sniper
No, I
ammo.
think that was the. How much you got?
Never mind, I just picked up the GoPro earlier.
Alright.
I'll come downstairs in like 10 minutes. Play one more game.
You gonna play one more after this?
Yeah.
I'll play one more then. I was gonna get off. I'll play one more then. Fuck, what time is it? Nah, I might have to get off.
Got a replicator
25 kilos.
Shield dropping in pubs. Hey, bro, I gotta make Alex proud of me. I've also been sweating pubs this season, so cool. Oh yeah, Rocker, are you into anime? Can't remember. You don't like anime either, right?
No.
Fuck. Here, look at this. This shit looks straight out of anime, bro.
What? You think you're cool? Hmm?
Wait, Nate, do you know how to do this?
I am fucking cute.
Nate, do you know how to do the blind jump?
No, I don't know how to do that. Let me see.
No, where you like...
Oh, like that? Oh, yeah, get the fuck out of here, bro. You trying to kill me.
No, I'm not. Why would you assume that?
If you were Wraith in season 7, it might have worked.
No, it wouldn't, because I've done that like 1,000 times.
Pass me that sugar.
Triple diamond blood out. That looks like Nate.
Wow.
They're not here. Oh, they are here.
Well, I did.
Yeah, that's definitely.
No, wait, no.
I killed an enemy.
I just got the finisher.
Using my shield to recharge.
I didn't know that.
Here I go.
Yeah, I bought 1 pack because I was 5 fucking crafting off and I was pissed. So I bought 1 pack. And I got crafting out of it.
Get the sun? Okay, Sasha, I will get you the sun. Don't worry about it. That'll be your Christmas present. I'll bring it
Where's
down.
the last kid? Like
2 teams.
Get the wing?
One sword,
probably.
another team.
Pubs are so boring.
I don't know where the fuck those dudes' teammate were. Teammate was.
Here I go. Incoming care package. There's a respawn beacon on its way.
Alright, somebody hide. Oh. Is that the solo or the other team?
Yeah, the other team just in.
Kid Watson in the top, like bruh. No, that other fucking solo stole my kill, bro. Fuck you, man. What a loser. Alright. Well, I'm probably gonna get off, Rocket. If you're gonna, I don't know if you're gonna play one more, but I was, but I didn't realize how late it was already. I gotta do shit today, so.
I have like 20 times so I can play the game.
That's tough, Alex. Well, sorry it was only so few, but it's always nice to play with you, brother.
Alright, GG's.
GG's, bro.
GG's.
Alright, chat. I'm gonna call it there as well then. Thank you, to be honest, I could do with some sunny, stupid Scotland. That's true. I've been total miserable. But yeah, I'm gonna call it there. I'm not gonna play any more pubs. It's really boring. I just kind of wanted to what's it? Watch the ALGS, chill on stream, get a stream in, small one, and then just kind of chill for the rest of the day. Good son. Alright, everyone have a good rest of your night. I'll probably be back tomorrow. If not, I'll be on Tuesday. But goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.